Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to another episode of Keigo Moriyama Photography. And in this episode we are going to talk about external monitor. Okay, so if you are taking video for a certain amount of time, I'm sure that one of the things that you probably have noticed is that you need an external monitor. So actually the camera that I'm using here doesn't have a fully tiltable screen. It's the Fujifilm XH-1. So I can use my phone to tether and check it out the image, but honestly I don't feel it's the best solution ever, so I would like to find out something different. And I check a little bit on the internet, and yes, there are some external monitors that are really great, but yeah, even the price is they are expensive. And again, I'm not a professional videographer, so actually I can't afford to move on that direction yet. So I look for something different, some alternatives, and well, there are some options in the market, and let me talk with you a little bit about these options. So the option number one is that you simply purchase one of these monitor here. This type of monitors are car monitors, but the good point nowadays is that they also have an HDMI input that will allow you to connect it with your external camera. That's great, right? Another solution that I have here with me is the Raspberry Pi monitor. Let me check it out with you. This type of monitor, you can find it in two different types. One, like this one, that has the how you call it, the frame around it, so it's ready to be used, and they are pretty popular for, again, Raspberry Pi, or just use as a second monitor. In this case, this is a 7-inch one. But another type that you can find is without any frame, so you can do a DIY by yourself and put a frame inside and around it. What's the difference? Well, it's not that much, honestly, just a couple of 10 bucks or 20 bucks, something like that. So it's not that big difference, and I personally suggest you to buy directly one with the frame around. A third option that is actually available is the possibility to utilize an old laptop. How can you do that? Well, you can remove the LCD screen and buy on eBay some kind of connector that you can install on the back. You can weld on the back, and that will have some HDMI port, and you can directly connect on your camera. What's the benefit? Well, you will have a 13, 15 or 17-inch screen, so it's really good one. While if you're using a Raspberry Pi 1 or a car 1, usually the size is about 7 to 8 inches. But if you want to go even cheaper, there are some Raspberry Pi related monitor that are around 5 inches or 3 inches. What's the pro and cons? Well, the pro, of course, is the price, and you can find them for even 30 bucks or something like that, so they're really affordable. The cons are mainly two. First, the size. Yeah, they're really small, so does it really worth spending that less and having a small screen? I don't think so, honestly. Another bad point is that not all of them works with DC input like this one, so you need to connect directly to the Raspberry Pi, so it's really painful and really doesn't work to keep doing that. So I personally recommend these two types, the one for the car or the one for the Raspberry Pi. But let's check it out. How is the quality of these monitors, and let's connect them. Okay, let's start with the monitor for the car. In this case, I have this Human 7-inch Pillow TFT LCD color monitor, and if you, for example, didn't remember that is a TFT LCD color monitor, they also write here another time. No, it's okay. Let's open it and let's check what we have in the box. This one costs around 40 bucks. This one costs around 40 bucks. And so as you can see, is a 7-inch one, and we will have here the HDMI, VGA, the audio video, and also the DC 12 volts. Inside the box, so we have some manual that will tell you how to put that on the car. Another manual in English, Deutsch and French, and then we have lots of stuff. So we have, first of all, the base, because as I said, this one has to be put in the car, but we can probably use the area here to screw one of these stuff here. This one. It's perfect, right? So that you can put on your camera to the hot shield here. Then we have this one that in this case we connect with 12 volts. Not everyone is selling this type that you have to find out how to convert it, so I personally not always recommend it. We have the audio video, we have the HDMI here, we have remote control, we have micro HDMI to HDMI adapter, and that's good. And what's inside? Oh, okay, that's good, because they also provide directly the AC adapter. So let's test it out. First of all, let's input this one. Okay, we can plug it. It will start. Okay, no signal, of course, and now we have to connect with the camera. So let me take the cable and connect it. Just give me one moment, that I have to connect directly the camera. Okay, here, and HDMI here. Okay, and I think that now we have to change the signal to see if it works. VGA, HDMI, and in this case there is no signal from the camera, so I have to change the settings. So wait a moment. So this is how you see the image, right? Not bad, I have to say. 7-inch it's okay. You see, actually I'm seeing this one in log file, so of course I don't see the full color, but again, it's important when you have to frame yourself and be sure that you are in focus. So not bad for the price, for sure. Let's check it out, the other one.